Hello everyone, welcome to the Next Big Thing channel. Nice to meet you all again. In this channel, we talk all about cryptocurrency. This time, we are going to analyze NEM fundamental cryptocurrency. Hope you're not bored in it, so let's get started. Top 10 coin that largely flows under the radar is NEM. NEM has built a unique blockchain from the ground up. It is fast, it is scalable, and they're calling it the Smart Asset Blockchain, and it is built for performance. It allows for the management of plenty of different types of assets and projects to be built on top of their NEM public blockchain platform. NEM was made in 2014, and the NEM establishment in 2015. They're attempting to manufacture a blockchain that streamlines the appropriation of this innovation through big business and industry. As we as a whole know, the extensive variety of utilizations for blockchain innovation that we have to take off and for businesses to embrace this innovation, and that is the point of the NEM group. NEM is anything but a privacy-based coin. They're particularly going for mass adoption utilized by government all through scholarly world. They're as of now making centers to enable individuals to instruct and pool assets to thrive and build up the youthful trendsetters in this blockchain space. The NEM team is already up to 40 or so members, and they want to get that up to 100 of 200 in the coming months. Having a look at their LinkedIn profiles, one can find more detailed background, but this is a really fast-growing community, and if you just have a look on their social media platforms, you see that their Telegram and GitHub have gone from hundreds to thousands of members just in the past few months. So, this is definitely a thriving community, and they're branching out with their range of projects and partnerships that they've already created. Rather than proof of work, which we're most familiar with and where computers do the mining, or proof of stake, where large holders can tie up their coins in a node and get rewarded, NEM uses what is called a proof of importance protocol to do harvesting to pay out those dividends to those with the network's best interests. How this works is that they've basically got an algorithm whereby it calculates who's got the most interest, or using the most through size and number of transactions, and who's doing those transactions with. It also takes the number of coins at the minimum being 10,000 in a wallet to participate in this harvesting process, which is very similar in a lot of ways to proof of stake, so this is fairly easy to set up. Just download the wallet and click on the tutorial section, and once a user has got that 10,000, he can start to collect those dividends. Harvesting is very similar to the way that miners can join a mining pool, so that you can pour your resources without ever having to actually send your coins to a private key. So, a very safe and secure way to pull resources together to collect those rewards with what's known as delegated harvesting. The network is capable of doing 4,000 transactions per second, and vast improvements on the blockchain are being made. They're changing from Java to C++, which a lot more coders are going to be familiar with. So this encourages more developers to move and be able to use this platform. Optimize data storage, create plenty more APIs for plugins and gateways for businesses to switch over to use NEM blockchain on and apply it to their current business model. The next layer of this NEM platform is the private blockchain. So, apart from the main NEM public blockchain, there are side private chains that are even faster, up to 10,000 transactions per second. This allows businesses and companies to keep their data off the main chain and keep it more private. This is how it differs that their execution of smart contracts is off-chain rather than like Ethereum, which is all executed on the network. So there is definitely room for multiple platforms, and then in some ways they're going for a very different angle and targeting a very different crowd. They're going to target specific industries that will succeed in the long run. Amongst the plenty of partnerships and projects mentioned, a few of the ones that are grabbing the headlines lately include partnership with the Malaysian Digital Economy Corporation, and as NEM is based in Malaysia, it has a lot of roots in Japan. It is the second most popular cryptocurrency there, and we know that Japan is taking a pro-cryptocurrency stance. This is why we see NEM working very hard behind the scenes to place their chips to allow for mass adoption down the road. NEM have built an incubator or a blockchain center of a very large facility that is going to allow like-minded people to get together. And we often forget that it is an issue in this decentralized economy to bring all innovators into one space, under one roof, to allow for this technology and bounce ideas off each other as we move forward. There are plans to open up several more incubators in China and Australia. A partnership was announced between NEM and Blockchain Global to build a new cryptocurrency exchange based on top of the NEM platform for the trading of NEM and other cryptocurrencies. And we've seen that these coins, which are platforms that applications and products can be built on top of, typically go up in prices and they have more intrinsic value. There are going to be plenty of more similar announcements and projects like this with the NEM blockchain, and the next ones to touch are Graft and Bankera. Recently, a company called Digital X in Australia helped Bankera raise a good amount of $29.6 million in the pre-ICO, which is the biggest pre-ICO amount ever raised. So Bankera and Graft are going to be those sort of cryptocurrency-style banks and payment methods, because at the end of the day, we all want a way to spend our cryptocurrency in the real world and allow for commerce and that ecosystem to easily flow between businesses. Another thing to talk about is the plenty of conferences NEM is going to be participating at. Now, there's a big conference in Australia in 2 weeks' time, and more in Las Vegas and Dubai. These guys are doing the hard work behind the scenes and planting the seeds, building partnerships and relationships to encourage education about the NEM blockchain, so in the future, we can hopefully see widespread adoption and usage of NEM public blockchain. A few people have touched on the worry of the small circulating supply. The 24-hour volume of $3 million compared to the market cap of $2 billion is tiny, but this ecosystem grows, that money velocity picks up and NEM starts flowing around the ecosystem. Obviously, the circulating supply is going to pick up, and those harvesters will gradually get delegated more and more NEM, which is going to even out the supply, which at the moment is concentrated in the early adopters' hands. There is plenty of competition as well from similar smart contract platforms like Ethereum, but all in all, there is room in the market for more than one project to succeed. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe our The Next Big Thing channel and share this video if you like it, and give a big thumbs up to the video. Our next video is launching soon. See you guys next time. Bye.